Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope, and this one's for you, Capricorn. I've got some good news for August. This is one of the few months in 2020 where we are not experiencing inner planet retrogrades, and the inner planets are Mercury, Venus, and Mars. We got Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde out of the way. That kind of spanned. Venus retrograde was in May and June, Mercury retrograde the end of June into July, and we got through some tough eclipses in June and July. So the astrology has been very heavy. This is one of the little windows in the year. We will be having Mars retrograde in the fall. Things could get a bit crazy again. Not that they're not still crazy, but I do think that Capricorns will feel a bit more flow. The one thing to watch out for this month is impatience. Mars is moving forward currently in the sign of Aries, which makes a square to your sun. A square is a tense aspect that can kind of agitate, especially with a planet like Mars. So if you find yourself feeling the urge to make a snap decision, like some sort of sense of urgency, that's your signal to slow down. Use your Capricorn skills of long-term planning and staying really grounded. You might be focusing on your home life, especially if you are a Capricorn rising. We've got Mars retrograde coming up, just to keep it in your mind, September the 9th to November 14th. But all this month, Mars is moving forward. It really is one of our best shots this year to get some things going. Now, if you're moving this month, it's going to be a better time to sign leases or any kind of real estate documents this month than it will be next month. So keep that in mind. It might be time to take some projects on around the house if you're not moving. And you could get started now while you have the motivation and plan to do things slowly. Leave room in your schedule for delays that could occur in the fall, keeping that in mind if you do dig in to a home-related project or move into a new place. You may need to rework your living situation in some way to make it better for you. Now, this month's full moon in Aquarius on August 3rd is going to be a really good time to gain clarity about your finances. This will be an important full moon to receive material rewards, potentially for your hard work. Capricorn is one of the harder working signs of the zodiac, usually very good at just buckling down. It's been a tough time for many to earn money, and Capricorns have probably had their hustle on. You might see some results from that. It's a fantastic full moon also for any Capricorns who engage in fundraising activities. Maybe if you work for a nonprofit, a humanitarian organization, this Aquarius full moon is reminding us all of our interconnectedness and the need to work together. So this could really help if you are trying to drum up support for your organization. Now, Mercury moves into Leo on August the 4th, and this offers support for creative expression, loving communications. This is a really nice placement for Mercury. It's a good month to share humor, helpful banter, playful banter, helpful banter, all those kinds of things. A creative outlet can help you to process difficult emotions as well. So make some time, even if you don't consider yourself an artist. Everybody has a playful part of themselves that might just want to pick up some pencils and draw or put on some music and dance. This type of thing can really help you get out of your own head, use your imagination, and keep in mind with this astrology that really it just takes a few kind words and generous gestures. People will be really responding well to genuine compliments under Mercury in Leo. And right now, people could really use a pick-me-up. So if somebody does something to brighten your day, be sure to acknowledge that and thank them for it. We've got Venus moving into Cancer on the 7th. This is big relationship astrology for Capricorns, and especially Capricorn rising people. It should lend a really sweet tone to existing partnerships and really relationships of all kinds, your friends, your coworkers. Capricorns who are in an existing romantic relationship will probably feel like getting cozy and having one-on-one time at home. If you had been out more, a lot of people are staying home more anyway, but this will probably make it where you really want to nestle in, and maybe if you cohabitate, spruce up your nest. If you're single, it is good timing to connect with someone who helps you to feel secure. And during this pandemic, it's such a weird timing, I think, for people who are meeting new people who are single. What's good about the 2020 astrology, it puts in kind of this slowing energy anyway. And Venus in Cancer is really encouraging taking it slow, getting to know people. This matches pretty well with pandemics. So keep that in mind with this Venus in Cancer. And it's a good month for negotiations and making peace. If there's been a conflict with friends, family members, or anybody in your inner circle, this Venus in Cancer energy can help you to get people to soften up, come out of their crab shells, and hopefully make some peace. Now, this month's new moon is on the 18th, and it's at 26 degrees of Leo. Capricorns are going to be especially supported at this new moon to set intentions related to intimate partnership, shared finance. Psychological healing is a big one, doing some inner work. And creative projects also. Creativity is actually a huge theme in your astrology this month. Now, if you are not already a member of janspiller.com, I encourage you to check out the website, because you can get access to the best times to write your new moon intentions. It's actually more powerful at certain times than others, and Jan Spiller wrote the book on this, New Moon Astrology. So I think that if you start getting into working with these new moons every month, you'll really benefit from knowing the best times. So check out janspiller.com for that. And we've got the sun moving into Virgo on the 22nd. This could motivate you to take a class or engage in some kind of study. Your mind will probably be really eager for new information. You can use the end of the month to get your priorities in order and set your schedule. Capricorns are usually pretty good with time management, and when the sun moves into Virgo, it's going to amplify that quality so you can really get organized for the fall. So even if things get wacky, you have a bit of an anchor in your planning. I hope you can make the most of this month's astrology. Be safe and be well. I will see you here next month with your horoscope.